Hey, what's up nerds? Welcome to the Avengenerd. Today we're going to be looking at my very first long-range precision rifle. This is the Savage 110 Elite Precision, chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum. Let's get this started. If you're a gun collector like me, one of the things that probably annoys you the most is when people ask you, "Why do you need so many guns?" Because it's a free country, you nosy fuckers. That's kind of like asking chocolate lovers why they eat different kinds of chocolate, or druggies why they use different kinds of drugs, why women buy so many purses, why sneakerheads have so many shoes, why fuckboys buy Supreme, why movie lovers love so many movies. But like many of those things, gun enthusiasts like variety. This is a 450 Bushmaster by Aero Precision. One of the benefits about this rifle is that you can shoot a medium to large game caliber on an AR platform. This is good for taking down deer, elk, and maybe even some small bear. But what about the T-Rex? Oh yeah. Well, that's what the .338 Lapua is for. Now, if you're not familiar with the .338 Lapua Magnum, you're about to see. And if you're only familiar with standard handgun rounds like the 9mm, and this is the .338 Lapua Magnum. Wow. It makes the 9mm look like a child's toy. But in this channel, we don't play with toys. Those are statues, guys. There are no toys in this room. Only statues. Move along. But if I had to describe the .338 Lapua, I'd probably describe it as the baby brother of the 50 caliber. Damn, I've never shot a 50 cal before. Maybe next year. For now, this will do. The .338 has been around since the 80s, and at one point it even set the world record for longest confirmed kill in 2009, which was about 1.5 miles. At least that's what Wikipedia says. But I was finally able to take it out for a first mag impression, and before I show you that, I did want to give a shout out to my friend Marvin. Marvin is an old farm boy who lets me use his farm to shoot a lot of my videos and a lot of my guns. And without his farm, the Avengenerd channel wouldn't be possible. So I took a visit down to Marvin's farm and showed him my .338 Lapua. He was even nice enough to give me a tour of his farmhouse where his mom used to live, as well as show me the hunting grounds where I'll be hunting again this year. So once again, a big shout out to Marvin. After we shoot that first mag, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the specs. And if you ever want to venture into long range precision shooting like I plan on, then this might be an option for you.
Oh, okay.
That's .338 Lapua.
Holy
I'm actually
shit.
going to film a video today with me shooting it for my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So say hi to the camera, Marv.
Hi.
Everybody, this is Marv. This is the farm boy who lets me use his farm to shoot.
Okay.
So what do you think of the rifle?
Oh, it's beautiful. I wish I could afford one. Yeah. You think it'll kick?
Oh yeah, especially since this one doesn't come with the muzzle brake. You have to put one on
okay, that's
there.
what I was wondering. Yeah.
But it probably won't kick as bad. I wouldn't think it would kick any more than than a 20 gauge. Just especially with the weight of it, it's probably going to reduce some of that recoil.
Hey. What's the matter? Now, any other time you'd be up there. See that one there? I don't know if it's going to be a goddamn midget or what. The little fart don't grow up.
Really?
They won't even take appointments till next year.
So I wonder if it's going to be the same for game when you...
I bet you're going to have tough with... Come here!
Yeah, I'll probably have to butcher them myself, huh?
Yeah, I bet it's going to be tougher to get deer in. There you guys go. Let's go ahead and shut the door. So I put this room on so she could get around, but now she's not here. Then we got this. I did all this here.
So you said you didn't get running water till 1965?
1965.
Wow.
Shitter and everything was out. and I'll tell you, when we had, well, this section, I don't remember, wasn't much here. We take a bath. We had a cattle tank like that one out there, round metal one.
Yeah?
All 6 of us take a bath in the same water. No shit. Heat the
Really?
water on the wood burner, and that was it.
Wow. So this area would be pretty good to hunt, huh?
Yep. They go right through here. They go through there. On the other side of the barn, where them trees are back there, where you were shooting,
Yeah.
that's where they walk through at. They come all the way over here. And then they'll head. Okay, here's what we tracked them through one year. They come through here, and they'll travel all the way back there. Now we'll go back to the road and you can see that. They come all the way through here. Now look, then you should walk back there. Oh, there's a grove back there where them trees are.
All right.
That's where they go. They run through here in the wintertime.
And that grove over there, that's your property as well?
Yep, it goes way back over there where them other ones are. Yep.
I didn't even know the area was yours.
Yeah, and the cornfield, we go up way up, the farm goes way up to that farm up there. So, yeah. So walk back there too. That'd be a long ways to shoot from. If you wanted to shoot, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it looks like about 150, 200 yards. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks for showing me, Marv. So just so you guys know, this isn't the optic that's going to go with this rifle. I just haven't gotten around to buying another one. But we're going to send one magazine down range and it should be able to do the job for that. Looks like we're shooting a little high. There seems to be a little bit of a hang up in the magazine, but it might just be because it's pretty much fresh out of the box and I haven't lubed it up yet. Another hang up. So this is where I'm hitting at about 50 yards. I just wanted to take a couple shots and get my first impressions on it. Since we're already out here, I'm going to give it another shot with another rifle just to see where we're grouping at this distance. This is my 450 Bushmaster by Aero Precision. So the first two shots were high, but as you can see, once I readjusted, all my shots were in this area, which is pretty good. Unlike the 338 Lapua, I was aiming here. But let's go ahead and look at the specs. So here she is in all of her glory, and I first want to start off by saying that this is an absolutely sexy looking rifle. This rifle uses an ACC chassis system, which stands for Adjustable Core Competition, and it has that name because these rifles are meant to be used for competition. So if you're ever wanting to get into long-range competition shooting, you might encounter a lot of people using this style of rifle. The MSRP on this rifle is going to be about $19.99, and if you have a good dealer like mine, I actually got it a little bit cheaper. I ended up paying $16.99, which after tax was close to $1,800, which is not bad. As you can see, this one is chambered in 338 Lapua Magnum, and there are a couple different configurations you can get with this firearm. So for the long-action 30-inch barrels, you're going to get the 300 PRC, the 300 Win Mag, and the 338 Lapua Magnum. The 26-inch barrels come in 6.5 Creedmoor, 223 Remington, 308 Winchester, and 6mm Creedmoor. The barrel itself is stainless steel, and for the long-action configurations like a 338, the muzzle brake is not included. That being said, the 338 Lapua does come with a 5/8 by 24 thread pitch, and it does come with a thread protector. And if you missed it before, this rifle does not come with an optic. I don't even plan on using this current scope that's on it right now. Here we also have a vertical adjustable grip by MDT, and you can pretty much adjust this to your comfort. It also comes with an adjustable accu trigger, which can be set at 1.5 to 4 pounds. Here is the AICS 5-round magazine. And since I only put a few rounds through it, I couldn't tell if I was having a magazine issue or if my rifle just wasn't lubricated enough. But I really haven't broken it in yet. Here we have the stock, and as you can see, it's also fully adjustable. These knobs allow you to adjust the butt pad, and you can also adjust the height of your cheek rest. The receiver is also going to have a flash nitrided coating, which makes it resistant to corrosion. They also did the same thing to the bolt body, which gives it this cool gold look. It's a little bit dirty from shooting it, but it actually looks pretty cool when it's cleaned up. So this is where I was having a problem with loading another round. Maybe I just need to lube it up a little bit more. Underneath the chassis we have an ARCA rail, which is a little bit different from your traditional Picatinny rail. But they do make special bipods that you can attach to these rails, and you can essentially slide it up and down freely, which is pretty cool. They don't come cheap though. I've seen them run anywhere from $300 to $500 just for a bipod. Those do seem to be regular M-LOK slots, so maybe you can just add a M-LOK Picatinny rail and then put a cheaper bipod that way. But I probably wouldn't advise that just because this rifle is pretty heavy. Without any accessories, you're looking at about a 13-pound rifle. So part of the reason why I'm not going to use this optic to go with this rifle is because this is a hunting scope. As you can see, this hunting scope doesn't have the exposed windage and elevation knobs where you can adjust pretty freely. And this is also a second focal plane scope. For a rifle like this, I think I'm going to go with the first focal plane, that way there's no distortion in the reticle. So one thing to keep in mind if you're planning on buying a precision rifle like this is that if you want to get it to competition standards, you're going to have to put quite a bit of money into it. After putting a proper optic on here and a decent bipod, this rifle starts to get closer to that $3,200 range. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you plan on buying something like this. But overall, it's a really beautiful gun. It shoots okay. Once I figure out that hang up in the magazine, then we'll be good to go. The last thing I will mention before wrapping up is the ammo cost for a .338 Lapua Magnum is pretty expensive. If you don't plan on loading your own rounds, you're looking at spending anywhere from $3 to $3.60 a round for a .338 Lapua Magnum. So that's also one other thing to keep in mind when choosing a caliber for this rifle. The good thing is that you can buy this rifle chambered in cheaper calibers like the .223 Remington and the .308 Winchester. Once again, this is the Savage 110 Elite Precision chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum. Thank you all for watching. I hope you found that video helpful. Maybe this video might help push some of you gun enthusiasts towards buying your first long-range precision rifle like I have, or you're just a nerd and you like my content. Please feel free to subscribe. Either way, I appreciate the support. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time we assemble. Peace.